Hey guys, what's up? This is Seva Sundar Singh, and you're watching Ray of Light Tarot. Happy Sunday evening, folks. What are you doing? Sorry, I was just reading a funny text. Somebody sent me a funny joke right before I popped on live, so I had to take a second to think about that before I processed it. It was funny. That was funny. That was really funny. So what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. I am doing well. This is Seva, aka Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Good to see all of you here. So tonight we're going to be doing some intuitive hits, some mini readings for anyone who wants to get on the list. The list is open. In the description is the Cash App and or PayPal listed that you can make a $20 donation to get on the list. And then we're doing a drawing at the end of the night tonight. The drawing for this weekend. So if you were on Friday nights live and you already donated, you're in the drawing whether you donate tonight or not. But if you want to be double in the drawing and get twice the chance to win, donate again and you'll be in twice. It's up to you. Hey guys, welcome. Who is here? Candy. So see, this is the funny part when I try to read without my glasses on. It's very funny. Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Zara. Hello, Dina. Hello, Joan. Hello, Yana. Do you have room for mini reads tonight? Yes, I'm doing mini reads right now, Yana. Make your donation and you'll be on the list. Anybody who wants to get on the list. Okay, yeah, let's stop torturing me and put the glasses on. So I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing well, very well. Can't complain. Life is good. Very busy, and busy is good too. Life is going well, guys. I hope that life is going well for you guys as well, equally well. Ooh, before we start the mini reads though, I'm gonna give people a chance to come in, and before we start the mini reads, let's do glasses, yeah. Let's do a full moon reading for everybody, because I feel like this full moon I had tarot class this afternoon, learning to read intuitively class, and we did some interesting stuff. There's a lot coming with this full moon in Sag, guys. A couple of days from now, coming up in about 2 days, right? What's today's date? Is today the 15th? So 3 days. Yeah, that full moon in Sag tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow. It's coming up. I know it's coming up. The 16th. Today's the 16th. Yeah, 15th or 16th. What is today's date? Today, Yana, Yana, I received your donation. Love donation. Thank you very much, my dear. You are on the list. I'm going to get the list going in just a minute. Yeah, so guys, if any of you would like to get added to the list to get on my mini readings, they're good. They're fun. I like doing these mini readings because I feel like the people who get on the list get to ask a question and get guidance. And also, if you're just here kind of hanging out and you need guidance on something, usually I think Spirit will send your guidance through other people's questions as well. I think that's the case. Call me cray cray. And I'll say, yes, ma'am, I am, a little bit. All right, so, this friend of my mom's, when I was a kid, a friend of my mom's, I used to always say, hey, where are y'all going? And I remember she would say, we're going crazy, you want to come? And I was like, yeah, I want to go. No, you don't want to go. Can I? Yeah, you want to go? Crazy, you want to come? So I say that to my nephew now. Where are you going? Crazy, want to come? All right, so yeah, let's pull some cards for this full moon energy just before we start the. Thank you, T. Alcorn. That's very kind of you to donate to the channel. Yeah, right. Been there, done that many times. Been on that roller coaster ride many times. Okay, so let's do this. Let's pull some cards. Let's start. I'm gonna say a little intention, and then let's start with the full moon energy, and then we will go back up and I'll get the list going from everyone who's donated this evening to get mini readings. Okay, so if you make a $20 love donation to the Cash App or PayPal listed in the description, you'll be on the list to ask a question. Have your question ready. Hey, Christina's here. Nick's here too. Hey, Nick. Have your question ready, and we'll have you on the list. And then when we call your name, just go ahead and pop your question up on the screen. So what you, Misty Lee, yes, it's a $20 love donation to ask a question to get a mini read. I'll pull a few tarot cards and an oracle card, and that'll also get you on the list for the drawing tonight to potentially win a free 30-minute or 1-hour reading. I'm going to pull for both tonight. So yeah, anyone who gets, I know Yana, I just saw a notification for Cash App come up that you had donated. So you can use whatever. Yeah, Cash App or PayPal is fine too. It doesn't matter. What was I going to say? T. Alcorn will not be donating this evening. So what you can do is, what else can they do? What else can they do? I don't know. Yeah, those are the two ways. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect to the collective today, and thank you for the clear and direct messages. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for protecting my light. Thank you for protecting the energies of all who come here with good intentions and high vibrations, and for kind of flicking the rest back out. Okay, let's see what's up. I stay on sassy. That's my channel. I stay on sassy. Did what I could, sending love and light, Seva. Did what I could. What did you do? What you could. What did you do? What you, oh, because you were having the trouble with the PayPal. Gotcha. Thank you for the love and light. I appreciate it. All right, what's going on with the full moon? What does everybody need to know, given the full moon energies that we're encountering? What does everyone need to know? Don't burn the candle at both ends. It's kind of what I'm doing, but it feels good. So I'm not doing another tarot class. For those of you who were asking about the second tarot class, I know I said it would be starting around July 1st. No, I'm not doing another tarot class. My tarot class that I've been doing has been extended. We're going a little longer than planned, but the next group, I'm taking 7 individuals to do private one-on-one tarot lessons. We're not doing a class. It's too hard for everybody to make it. I do the class 2 days a week, and it's still hard for us to all make it both of those days or one of those days. It's just too much for everybody. So I'm continuing that class a little longer than planned so that we get everything in. And for the personal, the information is in here, I think. Well, if you want to be one of the 7 people doing the private one-on-one tarot lessons, that's $333.33. It's a 5-week one-on-one course that we'll be meeting twice a week for an hour at a time. That's a total of 10 hours. The tarot class, not an option, just the private lessons, and I'm only taking 7 people total. So if you want to do that, you can make a payment of $333.33, and in the notes section, please include your contact info. Either of the payment apps is fine. But yeah, I'm still going on the first tarot class that I started. It's fun, we like it, but it's just it's tough with a group and doing it in a class type setting. It's not the way I want to do it. This is going forward. So I talked about it, and we're doing it differently. So, hey, from the Philippines and Hong Kong. Well, which is it? Are you in the Philippines? Or are you in Hong Kong? Because those aren't the same place. How are you in 2 places at once? Is that really possible? Are you doing some kind of astral travel trick on me? How are you in 2 places at once? From Malaysia here. How is Malaysia, prima? What's the... Hola in España. I will be in... Well, no, I won't be in Spain, actually, later this summer. Dallas, Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Hanged Man. And then the 6 of Wands. Here it goes. This is the same energy. Yeah. Strength. What else, guys? Show me. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot happening with this full moon, guys. A lot happening. Especially for the divine masculine. We got problems. I don't even know if I'm the divine masculine or feminine, to be honest with you. It's hard to know when you're gay, who the divine masculine and feminine is in a divine partnership. I think it's not as clear cut, but I probably am the divine masculine. All right. Overall energy, happy full moon in Sag. Overall energy is the Hierophant. There is a lot of spirit at work energy going on this weekend, or this week, this early full moon energy time. A lot of spirit-led energy, a lot of things that are happening that it's kind of, I have seen from some readings that I've been doing. I'm doing a lot of personal readings right now, guys. You know, I've had a lot of specials. Oh, by the way, personal readings are still sort of on special. So because I do the pay it forward thing, because I do these mini readings for $20 donations, I take $20 off the personal reading. So if you book a 30-minute reading instead of 75, it's 55. If you book a 1-hour reading instead of 150, it's 130. And that's because the people who are getting mini reads live right now are paying $20 of your reading. That's just how we pay it forward. Now, the only free follow-ups, if you book a 1-hour reading, the more expensive reading, the 1-hour, $130 reading, you get a free follow-up right now. Happy Father's Day. That's it. What else was I going to tell them? Oh, yeah. Also, so that's just the way we're doing that. But also on the free follow-ups, the $130, the 1 hour is the free follow-up. So you're getting 2 hours of reading for $130. That's a pretty good deal. I've been doing a lot of readings, guys, and with this full moon energy, I have to say, it's really, really true that the divine masculine is like tripping right now. I don't know what's happening, but there's a lot of changes happening, the spirit-led changes, and even if you're not a divine masculine, if you're a divine feminine, if you're in a divine partnership or someone who feels you could be a light worker on that type of journey and just haven't been, you know, in the recognition of with someone yet, you would notice most likely this past weekend and today, if you read cards, whatever you do, if you work with energy, you probably have noticed that it's strong. It's strong right now. As a reader of tarot cards, they're being yanked out of the deck by the invisible hand lately. The energy is sort of intense. And things are changing. A lot of changes and shifts are happening right now, and this full moon is bringing in some really strong changes. Yes, craziness, and I don't know what we're all in different parts of our journey, but you can expect a lot of changes between now and I would say the middle of July. But I think this full moon is ushering a lot of it in. Yeah, really strongly. Hanged Man, 6 of Wands, Strength, and the Star. So, you know, right off the bat, we've got 5 cards out, and 4 of the 5 cards that are out are freaking major arcana. And thank you, Christina Maria. Listen, that's another point here. It's not just the full moon. It's we're right on the cusp of eclipse season, right? I mean, if you're someone who is in divine partnership of some kind, eclipse season is going to be intense. It's always intense, right? My twin soul and I met each other for the first time the weekend of that huge solar eclipse where everyone was buying the 3D glasses or whatever, the eclipse glasses. Remember, that was like the big ripoff of the season or something. Everyone was buying eclipse glasses eclipse viewing glasses that summer. Yeah, that was the weekend we met the first time. I didn't realize that until after the fact. Somebody who was like one of my spiritual mentors was like, "Hey, did you meet your twin soul around any eclipses?" And I went back and looked, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's right." Okay, well there you go, Rebecca. See, whether it's communication, whether it's energy shifts, whether it's a lot of abundance flowing in, some major changes are happening right now. Anyway, so look at that. 4 out of 5 cards are major arcana. Whether you're a tarot reader or someone who watches a lot of tarot, let me just tell you, major arcana, the difference between the minor stuff and the major stuff, I mean, just to put it in the most basic terms, minors could be like day-to-day things, whereas majors are like spirit-led. You're going to see a lot of major arcana. And you guys, we have 4 out of 5 cards are major arcana. Or returning victorious from something that's been really tough and really bumpy and really painful, okay? Emerging victorious. So I like it. The Hanged Man is talking about a period of kind of taking a pause and then while taking this is like a pregnant pause. It's where you're waiting to do something. You know what you're going to do. Your mind is really aware of where you need to go. You guys having trouble with the video? That's weird. Usually I see it on my end when it's lagging, and it's not showing that on my end. Listen, can you guys hear me? The audio's okay. All right, well, for now, I'm gonna finish this out and get the list started, and if the audio stays okay, we might not restart. If it continues to give us problems, I might have to restart. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes when I come back the second time, and if it's not good, I'll restart. Can you guys see and hear me? All right, I'm gonna update. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna update the list now, and then I'm gonna restart. Look for me on here with a new video. I'm starting a new video. Look for me in about 2 minutes, guys. I'm about to start it. Wait, now yes, what? Now you can see and hear me fine? This energy is goofy. The minute okay, it's because I just had to say I was gonna restart. As long as I'm willing to restart, we don't have to. All right, so here we go. No, yep. I don't know, guys, I don't know. We can see and hear you, yes, good, okay. Okay, we have contact. All right, so the Hanged Man, what I was saying is with the Hanged Man here, this is sort of an energy of like, to me, it's what I was describing earlier as like the calm before the storm. Not a bad storm. Don't misunderstand. Not a bad storm, a good storm. The calm before a good storm. Okay? So it's this, somebody's been doing, it's almost like the pot where you've done your manifesting and now you know what you've manifested. You know what energy you have put out there during the new moon or many new moons. I feel like this full moon in Sagittarius is the manifestation of many new moons worth of work. Does that make sense, guys? So this full moon in Sagittarius that we're about to see, yes, the list is still open, Sela. I just opened it actually when I came on, so there's probably only a couple people waiting. I just haven't checked it yet, so you'll get on there if you want to make your donation. So listen here, guys. Here's the thing. I feel really strongly, and I don't really usually get this feeling about specific full moons. Like I know the full moon in Scorpio, I definitely felt a lot of releasing, but this full moon in Sagittarius, I definitely feel it's the embodiment or the culmination of many new moon manifestations. So if you're someone who manifests during a new moon and you've been doing it every moon cycle for a long time, this full moon in Sagittarius is going to be a big payload for you. I just feel it. And guys, I am a little crazy. Yes, I admit it. I'm the first to admit it. Anyone who knows me, ask all my friends, ask my twin soul. I'm crazy. Not in a bad way though, just a little cray. But I'm also very psychic. It's true. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I admit it. I am. And I'm telling you guys, this full moon in Sagittarius is going to be payday. And I'm not talking only about money. Money for some of us, I don't know. But it's a payload coming in for a lot of your manifestations. So if you've been manifesting with those new moons for quite some time and you haven't quite seen all of your manifestations come in, watch out. You've got the star card also. Yep, the star. Wish fulfillment in the star, I see. So, all right. This is a big deal. It's like if you remember anything, it's to be in your truth and moral compass directly. Yeah. Listen, I agree. You can. The thing is about when it comes to like your manifestations and the cycles of the moon and all that stuff. I don't know. I mean, to me, it's just about energy, right? And the thing is, I write down my manifestations and I go and sit outside and have my own little ritual cycle I do. Put out and mine usually come pretty quick too, but this one I feel like a manifestation from. I'm thinking back. It's like two things I'm thinking of when I was meditating the other day that I was told were gonna come to pass this time around are things that I started manifesting or manifested and let go of. I only manifested, really did the actual. I mean, I've been manifesting them subconsciously, but did the actual manifestation. Like last maybe June or July a year ago. So it's big stuff coming in and it's awesome. It feels good. It's things I need to come in to get where I'm trying to go. So all right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me get the list going here so that we can get your questions and get your answers, get your guidance that you need. So yeah, think about that. As you think of questions you want to ask, I suggest you guys think about your manifestations, think about this full moon, this moon cycle, and if you are so inclined, you may want to attach your questions to that. Elizabeth says it feels like the 0 point of infinite possibilities. I like that. I sent payment. Yes, Sela, I've got you on the list. Okay, so we've got a few people here to go over the list. Yana, you're first. I've got Yana, Misty, Donna. Was it Donna? Dane. Joan, Nicole, Anna S. Sela. Sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. That's pretty bad. I should have been a doctor. Yana, Misty, Dana. Thank you. It's Dana. Sorry. Yes, it is Dana. Sorry. Dana, Joan, Nicole, Anna, Sela. So sorry. Yes, okay, so I didn't see your payment go through, but after I answer a couple questions, I'll update the list, and as soon as you've made payment to either the Cash App or PayPal, I will definitely get you added for sure. And wait, Yana, I think you just put your question. Will my love life change in the next few months? Tell me the next few months. How the next few months look for Yana's romantic and love life. Please give us a little glimpse, please, of the next 2 months. Few months, 2 months, few months, either one. Interesting. If you guys have known me a while, you know my story. Last birthday of the 2 squirrels. One died and one lived. It's very strange. The 2 baby squirrels. Same place in my driveway, 2 different days in a row. It's really weird. You have someone that's coming through as the King of Wands in your energy, Yana. King of Wands, that's fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. He's upright, so it's a good energy. Someone that you see as very attractive. The only problem is I don't like where it's headed right now. Let me see what else we've got. Ooh, okay. This might be, here's the problem. This could, and I hate doing this. This could be a divine partnership for you. You've got the King and Queen of Wands. So, you know, when I've got that true match, that true pair like that, I need to just emphasize that there's probably a lot of spiritual working out here. When a connection is that energetically strong and it's on spiritual terms, what's going to happen? You guys are you're going to have issues because spiritual connections are for growth and healing and all this stuff. They're the most beautiful connections, and they also suck the most, right? They really do. They suck the most too, because they're painful. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, but you've also got the 5 of Pentacles. So somebody is going to be feeling really isolated or put out in this connection, at least in the near future. That's what's coming. So I don't know if it's you or him, but there is this icing out happening, and but this is what you need to understand, Yana. It's divinely led. This is the Wheel of Fortune, you know. That coming out here with this is telling me that you're supposed to know that this is supposed to happen this way. Sometimes it's supposed to happen. I don't always like the cycles in my soul connections, the way that things go, right? Whether it's twin soul or other soul connections in my life. I don't like the way they go. I don't like the cycles where I'm the one that's feeling out in the cold or, you know, things like that. But I've come to understand that almost all the time when that happens now, it's because it's led by spirit and it's for a higher purpose and to serve something more important. Sometimes my healing, sometimes the other person's, whoever that may be. And that's just kind of something you have to just put your hands up and go, okay. The reason I emphasize that for you is because you're getting King and Queen of Wands here. This is a very strong connection. I don't know if it's twin souls. I don't know if it's soulmates, but it's really strong. And you've got your own brand of magic here that's really strong too. So work your magic, do what you can, but just remember, whatever this is, if you're putting him out in the cold or he's putting you out in the cold, whoever's getting put out in the cold in the near future, it's supposed to happen. Yeah, it feels very new. If this all feels very new. Someone's getting put out in the cold though. And this is the thing. These two are a vibrational match. But right now they are on, like, they didn't come out this way. See, this way they're facing each other. See that? They came out like this. So that's the only thing that I'm noticing that isn't the best news, is you guys are just not on the same page about something. There's going to be a lot of growth here. Let's go a little further into this, because it is definitely with this true pair, we need to see what else it is. What's the nature of this connection? What's this about? Three of Cups, strength, more majors. Three of Cups, strength, Ace of Swords. So this is about balancing and coming to a new understanding. This is about, it may be your third eye even, or it just may be getting some real downloads that bring you to a new understanding about love, life, relationships. Ultimately, I don't know if this is meant to be long-term or not. It's definitely something you're supposed to experience, though. There's too many majors here, and it's going to bring you to a place of balance. But it's bringing someone to a place of being left out in the cold. But it's all divinely guided. The work you put into this is going to come back to you, so it's going to be worth it to you. It's just that, like I said, these things can be really painful. I know it, you know it. But usually they're only painful for a minute, right? Only for a minute. It can be a long minute, but only for a minute. Let's pull a romance oracle card for you. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And worth waiting for. So yeah, this is one of those things. I told you the King and Queen of Wands situation felt new to me, but this says new love. So I don't know if this is someone you haven't even met yet or you've just met, but it feels very divinely guided too. And it says divine timing is at work here. So if you've already met this person and it's just recently, you know that you felt that connection, like, okay, this is what a spiritual connection feels like. So you probably knew that. And if you haven't met them yet, then maybe the full moon is bringing them in. With the King and Queen of Wands, there's a lot of fire here, Sagittarius energy. And you've got new love here, sort of representing that this is new, and worth waiting for. Divine timing at work in your love life. Pretty good. Misty, thank you, Yana. Thank you, Misty. What's your question? Ann says a very long minute. That's funny. And you're crazy. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Yana. I hope that gives you a little insight into the situation. So I hope, when just be prepared for the isolation, left out in the cold stuff, because that's the part that most people complain about, it seems like, in these connections, when they're the one that gets put out, not when they're the one that puts somebody out. They like they enjoy that. But when they're the one that gets put out, people complain about that usually. So just be prepared. If you can really understand this stuff, like what this is just, we're in a matrix, guys. This is actually a game, kind of, sort of. It's a game, it's a school, whatever. Learn how to manipulate the energy and just go with the flow. It's kind of fun. Feeling in minutes now. Not a good idea. Well, we got to do what we got to do, Anne, right? How does my ex feel about me? Okay. How does Misty's ex feel about her? Guys, if you want to get added to the list, Christina Maria has been so kind as to put up the apps where you can donate. Make your love donation of $20, and we'll get you added to the list to get guidance. Yep, mini readings are love donation of $20, KA Toxic. And we have a short list we're working with right now. And we're doing a drawing at the end of the night in about an hour. But I'm not going more than an hour from now. 30 minutes. I've gone 30, I'm going to go another hour, so a total of an hour and a half, because I've got like 2 more personal readings I'm going to try to get done tonight, and then more I'm doing in the morning. So how does Misty's ex feel about her? Show me how Misty's ex is feeling about her at this time. Wow. So, yeah. You got that Three of Swords. That's sort of a card that represents heartbreak. So I don't know if this person broke up with you, Misty, but they're hurting. They're in pain. They may be regretting it a little bit. The Three of Swords came out. Also, the Nine of Wands and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Empress card. The Empress card is a cool card. This is, to me, this is how they see you. Maybe not how they've always seen you. Probably always in their heart. I doubt if they broke up with you, they were seeing you as the Empress at the time they broke up with you. But this is ultimately how they see you. Um, this person sees you as very, very much that Earth Mother. This is that nurturing energy. The Empress can sometimes represent a pregnancy or somebody who has children. Um, I think this person wanted to have kids with you. If you don't have any kids together, they wanted to have kids with you. Thank you, Glow. Geo, is it Glow or Geo? Geo Turney. Thank you. I will put you on the list in just a moment. I think this person wanted to have kids with you, Misty. And I was just hearing that, like, I wanted to have kids. I would have wanted to have kids with you, or I wanted to have kids. This probably is only over if you want it to be. You've got the nine of Wands, Three of Swords, and King of Cups. No, you're on it, Sela. You're on it. You've got the Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, and King of Cups. So with this, what this says to me when you're asking how he feels about you, that's what we asked when I was pulling these cards. The Nine of Wands is an energy of pushing through, right? So you're all like, you're toward the end of a slide. This person's pushing through. They're almost to the end, and they're being very stubborn about something. Could be they're being stubborn about not letting go of you, or it could be, yeah, Sela, you're on the list. Yeah, we got you. Could be they're being stubborn about not letting go of you, or it could be they're being stubborn about not giving in and reaching out to you. I think this person is being stubborn about, oh, you do have a son. I think that you guys are going to end up getting back together and having even more kids together too. I think this person really is missing you and feeling. Look at this. If you look at this card up close, sometimes when I look at this person's face, I see someone who's paranoid. God, this reminds me of somebody I know. Sometimes I think this person looks paranoid, and other times I think they look really. This kind of looks like a picture of my dad too, from like I don't know, a long time ago. Uh, they also look very like afraid. It's just scared, afraid. It's not necessarily paranoia, but just a fear of something. Maybe a valid fear, right? Um, but for you, I feel like this person is afraid of doing something, afraid of admitting something, afraid of apologizing. Does he have a hard time apologizing? But in his heart, he's got the King of Cups. He's got a lot of love for you. Um, don't doubt that. I don't think that's really the problem. Is how the problem in this situation has nothing to do with how this person feels about you. It's more about this person's ability to function in a healthy relationship and things like that. Maybe yours too. I don't know you, but it's more about communication, the ability to be, express things honestly, do function properly. Feelings in the heart space, they're great. There's love. It's love, and they're kind of heartbroken right now too. He may be feeling kind of trapped also. This is the Eight of Swords, and I don't know why I just picked this card up on accident. He may be feeling kind of like he's in a little bit of a mental prison, like he wants to express some things to you, but for some reason, I don't know if it's his pride or if if he's really hurt badly, which that could also be an extension of his pride. If he's kind of hurt badly and just not wanting to share with you right now. Listen, I'm a pretty direct person, but I mean, when I'm hurt, I'm not the most open and loving. But there are people that I know people that they can love you with all their heart, but when they're hurt, they're like they will go shut down and go mental mode. Like I'm not talking to you. Go away. Done. Like there's no communication. And that's just how some people, I know that's not the most mature behavior, but that's how some people deal with their pain because they've been through a lot. And I think I don't know if that describes your person necessarily, but I think we all deal with pain differently. That's the thing that I've learned as an adult is that one thing that we all deal with most emotions differently, but we all really deal with our pains differently, with our traumas, and in different relationships. I've learned that you don't. We think that when someone acts a certain way, it means a certain thing. It really doesn't. It usually just means that they are in pain or afraid. Fear or pain are the two things that you're going to get strange reactions from people from when those are the things leading them, right? So you have to just kind of understand that and try to be patient. But I don't think this is over. Let's see what the romance angels say. Hey, Bubba. My dog. Come on. Hey, you didn't wish me a happy Father's Day. Children and getting to know each other. Your love life is affected by children. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there's this energy, both of those cards are holding that energy of don't be afraid to express yourself. It's safe for you to love. I don't know if that's for you, Misty, or because he needs to be more open in doing that, but that's what the universe really wants you to hear, is that there needs to be more communication, more openness, and vulnerability between the two of you. Thank you, Misty. Dana, you're next. And then Joan, you're after Dana. Dana? Thank you, Carly. Anyone who made a donation on either PayPal or Cash App, and I haven't called your name on the list yet, I will check the list in just a moment and get it updated. Thanks. Is my new promotion is my new promotion worth my time? Should I just move on now to something I'd be happier doing? So you just got a promotion, but you're not sure if you want to stay in that career. Is that what you mean, Dana? Even though you got a promotion, you don't know if you want to stay in that line of work. Right? Am I right? Or am I misunderstanding the question? Let me make sure I read that right. Is my new promotion worth my time? Should I just move on to something I'd be happy? Yeah. Okay. You're welcome, Misty. Thank you. What's the guidance for Dana regarding this promotion? Yeah, I get it. Listen, and change is scary, right? Change is really scary. I've made some amazing changes in my life last year, but some of the biggest ones that I haven't made quite yet, that would actually be the best for me, for everyone in my life, I'm resisting. I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm not that scared. I'm more scared not to change. Okay, you've got the Page of Cups here, so I think that there's the reason that this I think came out is because the Page of Cups is nice, right? The Page of Cups is a nice message, but it's not the Knight of Cups or the Ten of Cups. It's small, and I don't think this is enough for you. You've got the overall energy at the bottom of the deck of Eight of Cups, walking away. Although the Eight of Cups for me sometimes is a circle back around energy, so I don't know if this is guidance that Seven of Wands, the Moon, and the Devil. Hold on a minute. If you stay where you're at, I don't think you're gonna be fulfilled. Behind the Eight of Cups, you have the Six of Wands and the World. To me, the direction of moving on to something else is probably where you're supposed to go. It's pretty clear. The thing is, the Page of Cups has the Moon as a clarifier, I feel like, because that's where it's placed. So I feel like this promotion, it could be great. It could be, lead to you feeling more happiness or fulfillment in the job, but not enough, because then the Devil is the outcome. So this is not for you. It is scary, but sometimes you have to take a leap. Just take a leap of faith, and maybe there's a way you could do it differently, slowly, or test the waters out of something new. I don't know what your situation is specifically, but I know that where you're at and where you're headed on this path is not where you want to go. And I know that behind this Eight of Cups, you've got the Six of Wands and World, which is completion. This is good. So I think the first step is to sort of walk away. Granted, I feel like the thing is, when you see the Eight of Cups, there's 8 cups there. Those cups that's water energy. That represents your emotions. There's a lot of energy here. So even if you don't like this job, you've got a lot of emotion about this. So it may not be an easy decision to walk away, but that's the direction you're already headed in anyway. Your heart's already out of there. So you just kind of have to follow that. You kind of don't have a choice at this point. I feel like if you stay, you're going to get more and more unhappy where you are. Let's get a romance angel advice card for you guys, for Dana. Yeah, Keisha, you can make a payment to love donation payment to either the Cash App listed or the Gmail address for PayPal, and either one is fine. We will get you added to the list. Right now, we've got 4 people on the list and a few more to put on the list who have donated. What is the romance angel advice for Dana? This could be the one you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, your question wasn't a romantic question, and I think that's talking about that you already know what you want to do. Like if you have something in your mind right now, or in your heart, something that you're really wanting to try and do in business, this is it. This is the thing to do. I think the guidance there is that this is it. Don't give up on that to go ahead and try it. Why is it so freaking hot in here? It's 78 degrees in my house. No way. That is cray cray. Okay. 78 freaking degrees. How can anyone breathe in here? It's like I'm up in here sweating, thinking I'm up in here starting to sweat, and I'm thinking it's some intuitive message from my spirit guides. No, it's freaking air's like 80 degrees. Jeez. Ugh, I just clicked on the air at 79 of mine. What are we doing, Arlene? Are we stupid here? We must be. Yeah, well, me too, divinely inspired. I just started getting really hot. You can see I'm starting to like get clammy and stuff. I was like, what's going on? Am I getting some message for Dana? No, it's not a message for Dana. It's freaking hot in here. I'm right below the AC vent too. Thank God. Oh man. I'm telling you. Summers in Florida are miserable. Let me just tell you. I can't wait to get to the city. Okay. Joan. And then after I do Joan, we've got Nicole, Anna, and Sela. But after Joan, I'm going to go get the list updated for anyone who has donated so I can get you guys added to the list. So I'm going to do, I think we're back. Can you hear me okay, Joan? How is it now? I think it's back up. Yeah, okay. Joan, can you hear? Okay, good. Okay, Joan. So what I was saying is, Joan, what I want to do is I'm going to ask about both businesses, but I'm going to ask about one. So I'm going to ask about one and then the other. So Joan, you need to have in your mind when I ask about business number 1 and business number 2, what you want to be business number 1 and business number 2. Have that in your mind as I ask, okay? Because I'm just going to call them business 1 and business 2. What is the outlook for Joan for business number 1? Business plan number 1. What is the outlook for Joan? Justice. 10 of Swords. Nice. Knight of Cups and 8 of Cups and the Empress. Okay, what is going on with business number 1? So business number 1, Justice is the first card that came out, so I like that a lot. That major arcana of Justice. So this is something really karmic here that you're supposed to do. Also 10 of Swords. So this is going to be this starting business number 1 is going to signal a real ending in your life. Beginning too, but an ending because you've got the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So this is something that you're walking away from as you start this, and it's saying that it's really a good thing because then you come out as the Empress with the Knight of Cups here. So I like that the Knight of Cups comes out at the end after the Empress because it's almost like that energy of moving forward into something else. I just put the air down. It's that energy of moving forward into something else after you, yeah, really good energy here. So I like this a lot. And that's for business number 1. So yeah, this feels really good to me. And I also like that you come out as the Empress. This is good energy for you. The Empress is in charge. She's large and in charge. Or in your case, petite and in charge. Either way, she's in charge. Let's see what business number 2 looks like. What about business number 2? Business number 2. Business number 2. Hey. What is the outlook for business number 2? Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords at the bottom? And the Three of Pentacles. That's good. I just don't know. Where are you moving on? What are you? Why is it showing you moving from one? If this is business number 2, it's still really good. Except business number 2 is showing you moving into calmer waters and building, and it has this Knight of Pentacles, not Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles energy. So business number 2 may be a little bit slower to grow. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is sort of like whatever you put the work into, it's going to pay off, right? Which is good. Six of Cups. I like it. Six of Cups is a great thing. I feel like this is, it could be that this, I don't know what your second business is off the top of my head. I don't know if we've talked about it ever, but I like this Six of Cups energy as far as being an energy of like something coming full circle. For some reason, the term full circle always comes to mind when I talk about the Six of Cups energy. I know the first one. I just didn't think I knew what the second one was. And I love the Ace of Wands being here. So that makes me very happy for you. But I definitely get the sense that with this second idea, it may move a little slower than the first. And maybe because if you're, I don't know if you're going to be collaborating on this, it may move a little slower for that reason, or it could be just that it's the type of business that is slower to grow. Yeah. Welcome, Alice. Hello in Florida. From Florida. Hello from Florida as well. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see what these romance angel cards say. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Whenever it's not a getting to know each other or getting a ring and start right and things like that. And so, and I've learned a lot just doing, you can't hear me? One in the chat. If you can hear me, put a middle finger emoji. Just kidding. Sorry, that was rude. Is it lagging? Breaking up badly. Okay, I'm going to restart right now. I'm checking the list. And then, guys, if you can hear me, I'm checking the list and I'm restarting right now. So if you have added to the list, if you have... Being nice. Yeah. Okay. If you have donated and your name is going to be added to the list, I'm going to add it to the list and I'm going to restart. So look for me. I'm